Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Eric on Eric's Life with Autism. Um, Today, I wanted to talk about something. It's actually a very important topic. I know that I'm a person that doesn't like to talk about things that are personal. But I really feel that this is very important for me to explain this to you. Um, Ever since this year, things have been going okay. Um, kind of. I can't really disclose the details or tell you what happened. All I can say is to you is that there have been a lot of changes going on. Um, and I'm having a very difficult time with it. All of my life, I've had um, very, just severely and strongly difficult. If someone asks me, "Do you want to move?" My response would be no, and that's what generally I don't like. I'm just basically telling you some things that are important for you. It's important for you guys to know this. The reason why I say that, and the fact of the reason why I say that, is because the fact is have if you have a child or a sibling or a family member, basically in that term, if you have other siblings that have autism, um, that is a big, big, big topic. And the thing about it is with that is I'll tell you automatically is that generally speaking, I'm not just going to speak for myself. I'm going to speak for everyone else. Then that way it includes everybody. This blog is not going to be as long because I have to charge my phone, but I just wanted to discuss this topic because I really felt that it was needed and I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention because I know um, how strongly you would feel the same if you were ever put in that situation. So, like I was just explaining to you, is that um, people that have autism have sensory issues to things, um, like things that they don't like, things that they don't want to hear, uh, things that they don't ever want to do again, and changes and things like that means that for us with autism, I mean, everybody that has autism um, is basically different because everybody's situation is different, that kind of thing. I don't want to really point it out and say, okay, we all have autism, the ones that do have autism. Oh, so generally, I don't want to put it in response to, oh, okay, we all, all the ones that have autism um, do not like change. I mean, we all go through that, and I understand that. But the problem of it is that people with autism on the autism spectrum, um, I really compare that as a sensory issue. And in regards to me, it's more of a severe uh, issue. Means that I want everything to remain the same. Um, I don't want nothing to change. And my response will be, why? And I just say no. And the reason for that is that when you are put back in the picture where you live somewhere, you guys don't have to worry. I'm not going anywhere. This is just a really important topic and discussion because I felt that another educational video was important. I had to do some thinking on how, and what I want to do for blogs. But anyway, um, I'm doing this for, for the support, for everybody, especially the parents, the caregivers, um, and all other people that have people um, that have autism, that have basically um, autism, other uh, disabilities, all of that that meets the standards. So I'll just put it all together, and I would just say um, other medical conditions, that type of thing, just to make it a little bit more short. So that's the problem that I wanted to bring up to you. So I guess I'll be going back to doing educational videos, and um, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, I'll be doing a lot of videos that are basically on educational videos. I'll explain about that another time, maybe later on during the day. But there's going to be a couple of things that are important. So let's say um, somebody has a situation or they want to know about something. All they got to do is, you know, find the right topic, the right information. I'm basically just giving you my own advice. And, what my concerns would be prior to everybody else that has autism or someone that has a mental disability, all into one. So I'm not like putting anybody out of the picture. I'm just telling you that right now. So that way you're not thinking, okay, it's all about you. What about all the other people that might have the same problem? I think outside of the box and make it into uh, a positive thing where I want to include not just me, because then if it was just all about me, and I told you all that, it would be like, okay, I'm doing a blog, this is what I want to talk about, and it would basically be like I only care about myself. I know the things and interest and all that kind of stuff that I like to do, you know. So basically, if I was just doing this and discussing it, saying, okay, I want to do this and that, then basically that's telling me that I only want to talk about it because I want to get it off of my chest, so I'm not stressed out. Well, that would be part of it, but I care about everybody. If someone needs someone to talk to, if somebody needed support, I'm here. So if you ever need to talk to me about anything, I'm here for you. And just so you guys know that whatever kind of conversations that I have face to face with people, for the most part, for all standard um, reasons, all conversations, for those that uh, do need to speak to me about certain things, to make that short, not going to discuss the rest of it, but I will say that um, regarding that, um, people that talk to me about conversations or things that they've been through, or something's come up and they want to discuss it with you, that type of thing. And we'll put it to where you've got people that really need help. And when I see that urgency for a cry for help, I have to do something. It's not all about me, it's all about everyone else. So you have to look at it where in this world there's a whole bunch of people that need help. And that's the important thing, is that we are all on this earth for a reason. And the way that I look at it is that I have a mission every day. Means that it's that there's something new and different every day. So I have a mission every single day. It's not about the same thing. It's not about thinking about what I want to do, what kind of things I want to do, da da da. That type of thing. It's not like that. It's about caring. It's about a whole bunch of things. So if everyone works together as one, we can do a whole bunch of things to support each other and make things happen. And even though we're one person, we can still make things happen. You just have to find the right people that are able to help you. And you will see that the people that support you will most definitely do things in return for you. And it's actually a very, very special thing. It was actually a shocker for me, because when I had people walk up to me and like, let's say I didn't have money for something, like to go to the gas station and get something to drink, or I didn't have enough money to go on the bus to get to work or wherever I was going, I've had people that have been able to reach out and help. And I'm always a person saying, you don't have to do that. I really appreciate that, but thank you anyway. Um, After I heard that so many times, I had to, um, I had to ask, um, I had to ask somebody. We'll put it that way. I don't want to say names or anything like that, because I'm not going to disclose it. I'm not going to discuss it. Um, no names or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I would go up to somebody, no names, and ask them that question. And now I realize that um, it's all what comes from your heart. And when you help somebody out, they will do a lot of things for you, because I'm already helping out. I'm there for people just about just about every day. So I don't want to be a person that's going to be isolated and be like, oh, okay, I don't need anybody to help me. I appreciate it, but I'll be fine. Other people are asking you if you need help. There are a lot of people that care about you. So now I have to realize it's not all about isolation and isolating myself, thinking, okay, this is what's happening. Well, this is a major change. Oh, I'm in this. I have this problem that I'm getting adjusted to. I'm not going to discuss it with you or disclose it, but I'm just saying I have realized I have to let people into my world and let them try and help me, because the thing of it is that if you don't try and let somebody help you out, and you keep on telling the person, I don't need no help, but thank you anyway, I can take care of myself. It would that's actually a sad thing. I mean, some people say that they are able to do stuff on their own, but then after that, they say that they're able to handle it. And then if they're not able to handle it, then the next thing that they're going to do is get some help. And that's the best way to go, is to get help. I wouldn't be able to handle things on my own. Well, I'm very independent. I have to rephrase that. I'm sorry. I am very capable of doing a whole bunch of things, is what I was trying to say. I just couldn't get that sentence out. So I'm really sorry. So I've learned that part of my mission every day is to be open to the fact that there are people out in this world today that care about me, and I have to also reach out to them at the same time and talk and communicate. And if there's a problem, you know that you've got people there. It's just if I have a conversation with other people, I don't I don't really discuss a lot of the things that I talk about with, so if I'm talking to somebody and let's say um, other people wanted to know, it would be up to me if I felt comfortable talking about it. So that's another thing that would be a big change. So I mean, we all go through a lot of changes. We deal with it all the time. It's like an everyday thing. Like, okay, this is what's going to happen today. Oh, okay. So you have one thing. So it's basically an agenda. And we can talk about routine really quick. And then during the day, I'll be doing more blogs and we can talk more about changes and all other things and just make it all in one so that way you guys understand where I'm coming from. But I'm making this into a positive people. I'm not kidding. I've always been there for people. Even my parents have had to teach me how to be there for people. Try and let people into your life and help you. Before I didn't under I before I didn't understand that. I didn't know what that meant, to let people help you and stuff like that. I would just say to the person, no, no, thank you. I appreciate it though. The same thing if someone was trying to help me out. And if I didn't have any money to go on the bus or to buy something, you've got people that are reaching out on this godly earth and doing what's right. And they're doing a good thing, and it's a good thing is that they're reaching out and they're offering to help you. Even though you tell them, oh, okay, you know, so if the person says, I want to treat you, I want to help you out, and you consider it as, no, no, thank you, it's okay, but I appreciate it though. It's just it's actually if you're comfortable with it. So that does make sense to me. So it would be if someone asked me, like let's say I want to go get ice cream or something like that, and I had money, but you had like it would be a surprise and you wouldn't even know, okay? Because I've actually been out in all different places and I've done a lot of things and I try to, you know, pay for my own stuff and everything, but then at the same time, you've got people out on the sidelines that are there and they want to support each other. So all at the same time, even though the person does not know you, and that's the sense of my security is I'm not really openly up to talking to strangers or communicating with them because that is another sensory issue that I had prior to that. I have certain sensory issues, and once that falls, where that's basically my uncomfortable zone. It's like, okay, I prefer not to talk to strangers because unless it's somebody that I know that's different, then I'll talk to them. If it's somebody that I know, that I'm familiar with, yes, I'll talk to you. But if it's somebody that I don't even know, I don't talk to them. But if they say to you, um, I've I've seen you before. Um, I'm trying to help you out, and I have to key it in and be like, okay, this person is trying to help me. I need to let this person reach out. I can't refuse. But it's basically your choice. Prior to the other person is trying to help you out, the anonymous person is trying to help you out, and you say no, and then the other person hears that, um, it would be like, I'm trying to help you out. I'm speaking for everybody. It would be, I'm going to make this really quick because I got to go in a minute because I have to charge this phone. But I'm going to end this because I have to charge this phone and then I'll continue the rest of this blog later. Most definitely it will be today. So um, I just want to say thank you, everyone, for tuning in and listening in on my video. It's a very important topic that we were discussing about changes and everything. Um, and also, due to that, there's been a lot of major changes going on and having a very difficult time adjusting to those changes. And due to that, it is actually increasing my seizures again. So there's a whole bunch of different things that are going on with me. But other than that, I will be okay. And I've got a lot of people here that check up on me and stuff like that. So all is good. And I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you for joining me on Eric's Life with Autism. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Good night, everybody.